What is good, fight fans? This is Ashley's Corner. And this here on the screen is Vasyl Lomachenko. Everybody should know who Vasyl Lomachenko is. It hasn't been that long, okay? AKA Loma, AKA High Tech, AKA The Matrix. You feel me? Lomachenko's record 18-3, 18 wins, 3 losses, 12 knockouts. He has a total of 21 fights under his belt, and his last fight was May 2024 of last year. He retired holding the IBF title at 135 pounds. When you look at the man's career, besides it all of the obvious. But when you look at his career, he lost 3 fights. All 3 fights, something was on the line. 2 was title fights. And the third was an undisputed fight. All 3 he lost. He fought 6 undefeated fighters, and he lost versus 2 of them, Teofimo Lopez and Devin Haney. June of 2025, okay? June this year, he announced his retirement at 34 years old with 21 fights. I'll do the math for you. It's only been 4 measly months since Lomachenko retired. And I know for sure he retired because Gervonta Davis and him, it was about that time for that fight to happen. There was no more roadblocks in the way. Floyd Mayweather wasn't pulling strings. He wasn't with Floyd on the money team any longer. Now, a lot of times when you go back and look at tape, every time anybody asks Lomachenko about a fight with Gervonta Davis, he really put you in the mind that he did not want to fight him. And it didn't put you in the mind that he didn't want to fight him because, he was scared or nothing. No. He didn't want to fight Tank Davis because he didn't have a title at one point in time, and the other reason was he's not a pay-per-view star. The other reason was it wasn't enough money, and he was always looking at Tank like he's not good enough to fight him. Tank isn't good enough for me to fight him. Basically, is how he looked at it. It's only one time he said he'll fight Tank, and he said he'll fight him for free, only to diss him, of course. But that's it. Like, he's never really wanted that work from Gervonta Davis. So he announced his retirement. Bruh, 4 months ago. But he about to come back out in January 2026 to fight Manny Pacquiao? Bruh, you ducked Gervonta Davis. But no bull. Ain't nothing else to say. All casual, shut up. You don't know what you're talking about. All Tank haters, I don't mind. Say whatever you want. Proof's in the pudding. This dude retired 4 months ago and is coming back in January, and the talks of fight Manny Pacquiao. It better not be true. It better not be true. And Manny just fought Mario Barrios, and it was a bad showing. They gave, Mario Barrios could have put him to sleep, in my opinion. He could have hurt Manny Pacquiao. He was just looking at him. He really wasn't fighting Manny Pacquiao for real. That fight came out to be a draw. Manny Pacquiao still looking for some ducats, and he's going to fight Lomachenko. Fighting Tank Davis was a small thought. I think Rolly was a small thought. Ryan Garcia was a small thought. And now Lomachenko is a small thought. But it seems like Lomachenko is gradually, that thought is getting bigger. I see a little, some people talking about this, like, it could be what's really going on. It could be what's really happening. You feel me? I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at the fight. I'll watch the fight. I'll watch Manny fight any of them dudes, that I just named. Ryan, Tank, Lomachenko, or Rolly. I'll watch all of that. But you can, now y'all can say what you want. I know deep down in my spirit, I know surface level, he ducked Gervonta Davis. Lomachenko, man, the best thing since pants with pockets. Brony had 21 fights and he's 37 years old. Doesn't even make sense when you know for sure that they pushed his career quickly, bruh. Now, it always seemed like they was trying to get Lomachenko undisputed since he turned pro. That's been the plan. He's just failed on his own. Lomachenko's failed to be undisputed on his own. They tried to set him up a bunch of times to have him get that undisputed title quickly. He just kept losing. He was just losing. You feel me? He lost against Tio. That was the start of it. And then his last chance was versus Devin. Just think about it. After he lost versus Devin, why would he go fight Kambosos, take Kambosos, what was it, IBF he had or whatever? Why would he get that strap in May and then wait a month to retire after Tank said that he wants to fight him? Why would he do that? Why would he do that? Everybody, when they know they're about to retire, they announce it before the fight or right after the fight in the ring. So yeah, that really happened. Lomachenko had 21 fights, retired at 37 in May. His last fight, Tank called him out, and he retired a month after. And if this fight is supposed to happen in January of 2026, that means he's training right damn now. Straight up, put a duck beak on that man. Always like and subscribe to the channel. Peace.